The man used a homemade nail gun to secretly drive 2 expansion hooks into the bank's wall. He then pulled out a hydraulic puller and attached a steel cable to the 2 hooks. As soon as the puller was activated, the bank's stone wall would be torn open, creating a massive hole in an instant. Next, the 2 of them quietly approached the vault's massive security door. They pulled out a power drill and began drilling furiously into the lock cylinder. They had only 10 minutes to complete the heist, because once the lock was tampered with, the police would arrive within that time. Then, an accomplice poured potassium permanganate and concentrated sulfuric acid into the lock in precise proportions. Within just 10 seconds, the lock cylinder exploded. Cage then used an endoscope to carefully inspect the gears inside the lock. Any small misalignment could jam the steel door permanently. Once he determined the exact angles required, he moved the dial without hesitation. When all the gears clicked into place, the 2-ton steel door opened smoothly. Inside, neatly stacked gold bars filled the vault, but Cage chose the cash instead. Each gold bar weighed 25 kilograms, while $10 million in cash weighed only 210 kilograms. Just as they completed the theft, a large team of armed SWAT officers surrounded the bank. They had even chained the front doors to an armored vehicle. When they rushed into the bank, they found nothing. Cage and his partner had already escaped through the back, but unexpectedly, a scavenger appeared. To prevent him from reporting their appearance, an accomplice punched him in the mouth, shattering his teeth. As the accomplice was about to kill him, Cage suddenly stepped in to protect the scavenger. Deliberately murdering someone would guarantee prison time if the police discovered it. At this critical moment, a backup accomplice arrived just in time. Cage dragged his partner to the car to escape, but during the struggle, the accomplice accidentally fired his gun, severely wounding himself. Helpless, Cage first got the injured accomplice into the car and then returned to the back door, where the $10 million was still waiting. But the earlier gunfire had already alerted the police to avoid capture. The accomplice floored the gas and drove off recklessly. Cage was stunned by this move. As he chased after him, he was suddenly blocked by police officers.
Put your hands in the air!
After dealing with the officers, Cage jumped into a police car to leave the scene. But the pursuing officers didn't relent and cornered him in a parking lot. They didn't realize that Cage, now desperate, had nothing to lose. Finally, as Cage shook off the police, he discovered the exit blocked by barricades. He drove through at full speed. The tires were shredded by spikes, and the car crashed into a factory. Yet Cage remained calm and even walked out boldly to surrender. When the SWAT officers pinned him down, they discovered his money bag was empty. $10 million in cash had vanished without a trace.